Alrighty, another episode. Got quite a few things to go over. We got quite a few things to cover on, and my opinion and thoughts on one specific thing that's going on. Actually, a couple. As you can tell behind me, I got the Christmas tree up. There's no ornaments yet, because the ornaments that will be on there will be subscribers from either Twitch, SharePlay, Beam, or Party. Now, I want to preface this episode by saying there will be a topic in here that is very sensitive to some. And why I think that regardless of their stature and their position, they should be banned nonetheless. Because it's a violation of multiple issues within TOS and a specific issue. And I will touch on that in a little bit. First, we're going to start with the political sphere and everything else on, and, you know, the bullshittery that's been going on with this. A Mexican president announced that she is stopping the migrant caravans from arriving to the U.S. southern border after President Trump's tariffs threats. Nothing can stop what's coming. Only Donald J. Trump can change the world even before the inauguration. Now, I don't know if this was AI or whatever. I haven't watched it, but let's see.
Tengo la visión de que va a haber un acuerdo con Estados Unidos y con el presidente Trump.
Okay, so this is not AI. So we're gonna read bit by bit. I have the vision.
La visión
that there will be an agreement with the United States and President Trump.
Con el presidente Trump.
I'm gonna lower this. What we want to say in this letter is that raising banners, which we're going to show tomorrow, is greater detail to Mexico. What if what it would also mean on this side being able to raise banners will ultimately lead to damaging companies that work in Mexico. The United States, which are U.S.-based businesses with decades of experience in Mexico, not even because of the free trade agreement. General Motors is more than 80 years old in Mexico. If we raise banners, here they are going to damage General Motors. And they're going to be the consumers of the U.S. who buy General Motors vehicles. Why? Because raising banners, prices are going up. I think what's going here is the banners is tariffs, and the translation is saying, oh, it's, you know, banners instead of tariffs. I suppose that General Motors stays putting a plant in the U.S. The production cost there will probably be higher than 20% of those tariffs. So what does this cause then? Lack of competitiveness against other economies, against other economic blocks of North America, and Canada, the United States, Mexico. We all know that this treaty has beneficial to strengthen the economy of the North American countries, in particular for our people. So what we're saying today is, what doesn't make sense? Tariff when at last that will lead us to a loss of competitiveness in North American countries. And what we want to complement, what we want is to complement each other, and what we want is to complement others. Now, yeah, like she's at a loss right now. So I see this as a bigger win for U.S. Basically saying we warned you to stop, you know, sending caravan after caravan after caravan after caravan after caravan after caravan, and the Biden administration didn't, you know, do any goddamn thing whatsoever to stop this. So the U.S. had to step in and be like, all right, well, Trump's laid his plan out. Here's what's going to happen. Everybody's like, oh shit, maybe we should actually stop. So, lady, you done fucking lost. You already know you're gonna lose, and you already know the situation. You had stopped this shit, like, even the president before you, if he had stopped that shit, wouldn't have been so bad. President Trump plans to redirect illegal alien shelter funds to providing shelter and treatment for homeless American veterans. I agree with this. Listen.
When I take office, I will sign an executive order to stop every penny that Harris has been spending on the shelter and transport of illegal aliens, and we will redirect that money to provide shelter and treatment for homeless American veterans.
It is about fucking time somebody said, hey, we have a homeless veteran issue here in the U.S. We have a solution for it. This is what we are going to do. But I want you to listen to the wording of it again.
When I take office, I will sign an executive order to stop every penny that Harris has been spending.
Not if we are able to, when I take office. Because he understands the situation. He understands the shit that's been going on. He understands there's, you know, veterans that are out on the street, that are homeless, that are that have been forgotten. And it's wrong. Because they've been taking care of illegal immigrants and illegal aliens better than the homeless veterans. Yes, some of them are fucked up in the head. A lot of them have drug and alcohol addictions that they can't kick. But that doesn't mean you abandon them and you say, fuck you, we're not going to help you. No. You figure out a way to help them. Figure out a way to get them off the street where they're not dying out on the street, where they're not dying waiting to, you know, become sober to get the help that they need. Because in certain situations, that veteran cannot get the help that they need because they're under the influence of drugs, alcohol, or whatever. They can't. And I've seen too many goddamn times where I go to the VA and I see a couple homeless veterans that are turned away just because of their smell, and I have to intervene. And I have to say, get your fucking supervisor and tell them to get the director. And I ensure that they're taken care of. That's the stuff you will never see in the news. That's the stuff you won't ever see out on any social media platform or on any live stream or anything. You know why? Because I'm not sitting there with my phone out all the, you know, oh, look at what I did. No, fuck that. I'm doing what's right. That man or that woman that is there to get help, served our country, I'm going to ensure that they are able to get the fucking help that they need. Homeless or not. I don't care. CNN's got this little thing twisted. Chill guy. People apparently taking a cartoon of, just a dude chilling and saying it's racist. Huh? 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 What? That dude. Racist? No, you're just fucking stupid. You think a little dude with his hands in his pockets chilling with a sweater on, jeans at the very bottom, they're cuffed, and red shoes with white toe tops is racist? And it's got, it looks like white soles on the bottom? You're fucking delusional. So, you don't know about the fucking squirrel This man and his wife runs a basically wildlife rescue sanctuary. And New York decided, oh, we need to kill him. And they went there and interrogated his wife about about her immigration status, but ultimately were there to kill an innocent fucking squirrel. They had followed everything to the letter. They followed everything that they were supposed to follow. And this is why we say you can't trust your government to fix its own problems. They euthanized the squirrel and a raccoon that were there, and I forget the raccoon's name. Hold on. Be somewhere. Fred the raccoon. There we go. What happened to the squirrel? The state deemed it not to be safe as a pet, which was a lie since there are videos and it's well trained, and that they straight up said, hey, you like the squirrel? Well, that's bad. It's dead. Bang, bang, bang. It's dead. Yeah. In essence, that's what fucking happened. I've seen this. Will they avenge us? It's gonna be biblical, because we, like, the people who seen that, and everybody's like, what's the fucking deal with this goddamn squirrel? Like, it's one of the things where you need to question, what's the deal with the fucking government coming and intervening into somebody's lives? I'm gonna tell you straightforward, if they deemed my dog and my 3 cats were not fit to be pets, I'd be like, you got level 4 plates on? Because you ain't walking out of this unscathed. I'd take him, put him in this room, and I'd go handle my fucking business. Ain't no way in hell the state or the government will ever lay a finger on my family to do them harm. And he lives in New York, and they got some pretty strict gun laws there, so. Yeah, I don't know about what they're saying their ground or the castle clause is over there, but I'm just telling you, shit wouldn't fly here in this state. This is rare. This is fucking rare for Whoopi to do this to one of her co-hosts. Listen.
What we're all saying is we're going to sit and watch. We're going to wait and see, because we can't do anything else except.
I'm not going to wait and see. I mean, this guy is told us he's a retribution. He's going to be a dictator.
What are you doing? Like, there's nothing to be done until you know what you're fighting. It's pissing in the wind doesn't help. You just get a wet face.
But I mean, what I'm saying is, I have no false expectations that at 78 he's going to all of a sudden turn into another human being.
But you did with Biden. You expected him to fix the issues, and they got worse. Anyways, let's continue.
And I'm not going to spend. I spent weeks telling people that he was apocalyptic. I'm not going to change now, because it's still the same man.
Not treating every single thing like
I think that's when we lose credibility.
Well, here's the thing: you lose credibility in many different ways. If you don't know what you're talking about and you accuse him of something, then they're going to blow it back. That's why I say we need to wait and see exactly what you're going to do. I think what.
First time she's ever said anything that is 100% right. You need to wait and see. I already knew what would happen if Clinton was elected. I knew what the fuck was going to happen once Biden got elected. If Clinton got elected, it would have been a much different story than we were now. Probably would have still been in Afghanistan. Russia would have probably continued to move forward with the, its plans earlier than expected. Who knows what the Wuhan lab would have done. Stock markets would have crashed. Soros would have been able to, embezzle more money into our fucking banks and everything else. The Rothschilds would have taken more control of our central bank. And y'all could look all this up. I'm not saying anything that's not true. But the issue that they had with Trump for, you know, his presidency is he was an outsider that came in. People could say, oh, he bought his way in. No, the fuck he didn't. He ran his race. Yeah, he lost the popular vote, but he won the electoral college. This time, he won the popular vote and the electoral college. So, now, he didn't do one of, he didn't do both. Yeah, I did. And I've already covered that episode. So, go back and watch it. I will say this though. It is interesting to see her say anything positive about Trump because of the vitriol and the denigration and everything that she said about him over the course of time. It is interesting to see that. All right. Before we move into the streaming drama area, Party. I've been streaming there for about a week. It's in very, very early. It's like, you know, early area within its things. What I will say, let me go ahead and pull up the site itself so y'all can see. So right at the bat, you're gonna see this right here. I don't know what Sol is. It is a cryptocurrency, and they go off this thing called Party Points, and it's all based within crypto. Okay, they only have like what 6 categories: gaming, alternative, music, IRL, creative, and fitness. Gaming is basically anything in there. I'm trying to be careful because I don't want to see anything that's going to cause any issues with anything whatsoever. But it's interesting. There's about maybe 5-second delay on the channel, but it's actually improving as time goes on. I've been noticing at most about 3 to 5 seconds now. So with that, you have Party Points, which are basically things here. I don't think they do anything of value whatsoever. I'm almost certain they don't do anything of value. It's just a way for them to kind of keep track on everything, you know? It's just interesting. And then here with crypto, you can select, you know, whatever to your crypto. I'm going to create a separate wallet from the one that I have and link this. Now I can create my sub badge and everything else, but I'll probably do that tomorrow and make a separate wallet. This way it's easier and I don't have to worry about the current one I have being siphoned out for this. My biggest fucking issue with that, because I don't want them to essentially siphon anything from my my account. So a little bit about it. So I did have to do a little bit of research. Partisans NFT moved to Party Live, which then rebranded this. It's been around for about 2 years on X and everything else. So they released the ability for people to 100% create their the channels and start live streaming, and they've been 5 days of 30 days of Christmas. It's kind of interesting to see that. So and I'll be curious to see if they recognize the smaller guys. and those who've been around the industry longer than most people give them credit. So we'll see. Founding team party, create application, and why the party is doing this. So here they talk about, you know, they're tired of seeing massive contracts that those who are going on to do almost nothing. And they created this for a roundabout way with crypto. And the reason why they did crypto is because it is honestly starting to become more and more and more and more the future in investing and everything else. And I'm not saying this, you know, oh, invest in crypto, invest in crypto, invest in crypto. No, I'm saying this as a way to say, oh, this is what's really happening. Like Bitcoin, if it hasn't already hit, it's getting close to $100,000 for one singular Bitcoin. It's fucking huge, man. It's interesting. Look at this. And of course, they use an animation to, you know, make it appealing and everything else. So it's simple to get an account going and everything else. The way that you would essentially start a stream is you would put a thumbnail, event name, a brief description, and select, you know, one of the categories, and then you'll get your RTMP link and then your stream key. Put that in your settings in OBS and go. Very, very simple. I've followed them. I'm kind of keeping tabs on what's going on with them. I'm in their Discord as well, so it'll be pretty interesting to see how things. Oh, I was curious why this leaked. It's just, or why this was going on. Something like, I don't fucking care. All right. Now we talk about the gaming and streaming world. Rumble, I will not be touching your Rumble gaming anytime soon until he releases the chat logs from him and the quote-unquote Twitch staff member of a underage person in the US. I don't give a fuck if that legal age of consent is 17 in their residing state. To me, if you are not of legal age to vote in the United States, you are not of age. Pretty fucking simple, right? The fact that y'all signed him says that y'all are hurting on viewership, and that, you know, other big prominent figureheads like Dan Bongino and Sneeko and all the other bigger guys on Rumble, it's hurting. It's hurting you, and you can't facilitate the views from your podcast section to your gaming section, so you sign him. Somebody who bitches, mopes, and whines and complains about about a fucking new Call of Duty every single goddamn year. 3 months later, bounces off, goes try to find another fucking game, can't, tries Tarkov, gets a streamer item, hasn't touched the fucking game in a while, comes back, can't fucking play it because he forgets the keybinds and forgets to understand, oh, this is a hardcore game, I'm not cut out for hardcore games, I'm gonna go back to my arcade bullshit and bitch about things. Like, dude. Come on. Oh man, yeah, you will never catch me in his channel. You will not ever catch me seeing any of his content on Rumble. I don't give a fuck if he even swings by and sees this shit. I do not care until you release. Hold on. Let me go big camera for this. All right, Mr. Guy Beam, Dr. Disrespect. Until you release the messages, I have nothing nice to say about you. Because in my eyes, you're still a piece of shit that messaged and tried to fuck a minor. And then whenever Lupo called you out on that, you tried to fucking run him through the, you tried to, counterwall, come back and try to do that bullshit like you always try to fucking do. But the thing is, until you release the messages, you're fucking pedo. And if the messages show that you are, indeed that, then you need to be in jail. Pretty simple. Because, dude, you're a grown-ass adult, you're a grown-ass man with a wife and a young child, and yet you tried, nah, man, nah. Alright, trigger warning. Apparently this was a magician on Kai Senate stream. I agree with XQC.
What the fuck? There's no way. You're saying it's a skit, but brother, you need to understand it. That there's a major rule that I think is important as well on Twitch and on other websites, where it's like if you do like a fake swatting, insta ban. My life, I did not mean to put a wrong code, bro, because Mac's good. I think the same thing applies to here, because dude, otherwise, brother, like people will do some weird shit on stream for views. It's just odd. Like it's bro, that's actually odd. It's not a skit. It's just fucking weird. Imagine inducing like mental torment people. Like, oh, dude, you pulled the wire. And you just killed somebody. Oh, it's a sticky note. It's just a prank. Sticky note. Oh my God.
Yeah. Let me move that here. I agree with him. I am trying to find it. But I'm telling you right now, it doesn't matter if it's a skit or anything like that. There is a rule on Twitch. I'm not able to find it within the TOS, but there is a rule that exists where harmful content is not allowed. That is harmful content. Because you just had somebody who did not know of what he was doing with somebody who had a fucking rope around his neck, which should have been your first red flag. And then your second one should have been whenever it released. Dan Clancy should have fucking yoinked this channel the moment that happened. Parma suspension. Permanent. Yes, let me explain something to you. He's going to be able to get away with that. They're not going to do anything to that or anything else. But if I or anybody else who's not black, Hispanic, says the N-word, we're banned. That's a double standard. Yet, I say that, I get banned. He says, oh, he's not because he's a person of color. That's a double standard. Oh, but it's our word. Don't fucking matter. That term is not allowed on any fucking platform. But yet, staff doesn't, the staff bats a blind eye. That content that was just shown should have been a nail in the coffin for him. I don't give a fuck on how good you do or anything at all. If you do that, you're gone. Simple. All right, moving away from that bullshit to this bullshit. The developer Riot Games anti-cheat shared his thoughts on Call of Duty's Ricochet, saying Ricochet should rely less on AI tools, increase security requirements if crossplay is being forced for PC and consoles. He says current approach should be reconsidered. Gamer Doc. If it were up to me, I'd shift focus away from over reliance on AI systems for solving these issues. While AI has its place, it's clear that it's not fully addressing the core problems. A more effective approach might be targeting the cheats directly rather than solely on data heuristics or aim models to identify suspicious behavior. With a kernel level driver in place, it should be feasible to detect cheats running locally on the machine without needing a boot/start driver. The tools are there, and it's a matter of deploying them effectively. Additionally, I find it concerning that console players are forced into an unsafe competitive environment. If crossplay is going to be required, perhaps enforcing certain Windows security features at a level comparable to Xbox or PlayStation would help create a more fair and balanced playing field for those who care about competitive integrity. What he's referring to here is go back before crossplay was actually forced upon everybody, where you could actually enjoy competitive games. There's a reason why I uninstalled Black Ops 6 after completing the campaign, and I had that bitch installed on my fucking computer. I'll tell you about that after I read this last paragraph. No one expects cheating to be 0%. That's an unrealistic goal, but when cheating becomes prevalent to the point where it heavily impacts top players and the competitive ecosystem, it's a sign that the current approach may need to be reconsidered. The player experience should always come first and not last, and 100% agree. Here's why I uninstalled Black Ops 6 immediately after ending the stream from completing the campaign. Mid-level campaign. I like the way that you can select the mission, similar to what Ghost Recon Wildlands was, but you're not in an open world environment. You're still on your isometric levels and everything else. The issue that I had with it on PC is, one, I had to immediately update my drivers, which they were up to date, but then it forced it to be like, oh wait, you don't have this specific package. I had to hard shut down my computer, launch it, and then reinstall, reboot the computer, let it run the thing again, reboot the computer a second time. Then the game went through its own boot up sequence and it shut down and restarted at least 3 separate times. On top of that, if I wanted to go from Black Ops 6 to Call of Duty, it would shut Black Ops 6 down and launch Modern Warfare 3. Where it should be an easy system swap instead of complete application shutdown relaunch. On top of that, when I loaded into Warzone accidentally and I didn't even want to touch Warzone, it fucking froze the gameplay. I could hear people talking, but it froze the fucking gameplay. And I'm like, yeah, if this is gonna be an issue, I'm done. Alright, I am fucking done with that shit. Just nope. Just hell no. Like, why, dude? Why? Why would you ever want to have a game that does? All right, here's exactly what the developer was talking. Watch.
You want me to fix it?
Yo, instead of shooting my body, I can't talk. I can't talk in game chat. You have been temporarily.
Hang on. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna blow that up. I'm gonna kick this off.
You want me to fix it?
Yo, instead of shooting my body, I can't talk. Game chat. You have been temporarily. Wow. I was about to talk shit. Bro, they're so quick to fucking ban me from talking shit, but they can't ban these fucking cheaters. Fuck that bullshit, bro. What? You have been temporarily removed from public communication, bro. They banned me within 10 minutes from fucking game chat, but they can't ban all these fucking hackers, bro. Because I was fucking shit talking these guys. Now I can't even come, bro. They banned my shit instantly, bro. Come ban me, bro. All I said is this guy, yo, keep shooting my body. You're fucking awful, and then that's it. I'm gone, bro. These hackers are fucking getting rank 1 top 250s and not getting fucking banned. Like, I'm genuinely shocked, bro. I'm genuinely shocked.
That would be your fucking note to find a different game. If the game's AI is going to do that like that, nope. Honestly, I'm glad I installed it on Game Pass so I didn't waste a single fucking dollar on it. If that was me, I would immediately message him like, I want my money back. Because if you're going to calm ban me for just talking a little bit of shit, but you're not going to permaban or hardware ban these fucking cheaters, I want my motherfucking money back. And the fact the Call of Duty costs as much as it fucking does, right now on Steam, $59.49. On Xbox, $59.49. PlayStation, $70. Oh no, here we go, full cost. PlayStation 70, Xbox 70, Steam 70. This is not even with the like fucking 15% or 5% deal that's going on. So across the board, it is $70 fucking dollars. If you are charging $70 goddamn dollars for a game that is going to do that, I am going to want my motherfucking money back. Ain't no way in hell, dude. Alright, now we move on to Kick. Joker has been right about everything so far. So fucking far. And if you don't believe me, put in there usual front page creators that they push in preparation for a possible Drake stream, raid /100 sub donation. Be shocked if Drake rated out to a 5 viewer streamer and not a person who has had front page time or a page creator and or person who has had some affiliation with State Kick DreamHack. But you know, he did indeed call it. He sees this a mile away. He's just like me, in tune with the industry, in tune with the platforms that we stream on. I knew Kick, well, you know, I know Kick doesn't give a fuck about its marginalized creators, especially its veteran base, whenever we're goddamn harassed to no extent, and we are forced to delete our fucking channels. How do I know? Oh, I don't know. 8 fucking months solid of nothing but 8 fucking months of constant harassment. 96 accounts. That's at least 12 accounts per month, by the way. From one motherfucker. So, forgive me if I'm a little bit still pissed off about that, because I was actually moving forward with things. But yeah, no, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Anyways. One stream. Verified. Verified. One fucking stream. New female Kick streamer gets green check mark for free. Didn't stream for a month and gets verified easy. While Sixrack and Adrian Marin grind for it every day. Favoritism, dude. Favoritism. I don't think that if you have a large following outside of the streaming platform, you should immediately get verified or partner. I do not believe in that, and no. You should put your nose to the fucking grind wheel, announce to your follower base, hey, this is where I'm live streaming, and see them come over to help you build up that community. If I have 1 million fucking subscribers on YouTube, right? Let's say I have 1 million right now on YouTube. And I announce, hey guys, I am going to be streaming here. And that gets, 50,000 viewers. Or 50,000 views on like that one fucking video. And I got people that come by and are like, hey, we seen your video. And I, see the CCV at about 45,000 to 50,000. That is that solid baseline that has helped me go from transition from YouTube to whatever platform I'm streaming on. On top of that, organic viewers from the platform checking it out. The fact that they're showing favoritism to somebody like this, and I get why, because Kick Staff has no fucking morals when it comes to, pretty people. It's the same thing with some of the Trovo staff too. I know what they do. I know what they look for. I know who they watch. I see it, dude. It's not. You're not pulling the wool over anybody's eyes. It's fucking simple, dude. It's bro. You don't do your due diligence and you just like, oh well, they got this. Let's just verify them immediately. Fuck that, dude. They work for it just like everybody else. They work for their Instagram checkmark? Cool. Work for your Kick checkmark. Work for your Twitch. Work for your YouTube. The fact that you're able to solicit your fucking following and fan base from one platform to another should not be a cornerstone for people to be able to become partnered. That is my take on that. And that should be the standard across the board. Here we go. Kick staff check leak proves favoritism. This staff member has given Kick verified Kick creator incentive program amongst gifts to several brand new streamers in the past week. Here's just 2 of them. Streaming. And yep. It's stupid. Laughing. And this guy has been grinding, dude. Grinding for verified and creator incentive program. I'm gonna tell you straightforward though. When I rebrand and I stream to Kick and they invite me to the creator program, I'm gonna say, can I continue to stream to multiple sites? And they say no. I'm gonna tell them fuck off. I'm literally gonna do this number. If they ban my account, I'll hit them with a fucking. I will sue them. Don't think I just because I'm telling you I'm not interested, and you can go fuck yourselves for not doing your due diligence before on support. I don't forget. I don't. Neither does my community or my family. 8 months of harassment on your platform and you did nothing. Now, I've seen this video before. I've seen it, several dozen times. I've looked up this hospital, and this is what we want. I'm going to end this on. I'm ending this on I'm ending the doom and gloom on a high note, because what this gentleman does right here. This is just any children's hospital. Okay. It's wristwatch.
You know what? Hey Joe, there's no charge today, mate. I don't charge people taking their kids to Great Ormond Street. No, listen, you give the money to him, get yourself a little toy. If you ever stuck up here and needs you back to Brentwood, there's my card, alright? Sure. Yeah, of course.
Please, I don't feel right not paying you.
No, you can either two choices, you can put a bit of money in the pot, or give it to your boy and get him a little toy, alright? Have a good day, mate, yeah?
Thanks, bro. Thank you.
See you later.
Alright, thanks a lot. See you later.
Powerful stuff, mate. I don't charge people taking their kids to Great Ormond Street. Never, mate.
And if you're curious as to why, Great Ormond Street Hospital is a children's hospital located in Bloomsbury area of London Borough of Camden. It's part of Great Ormond Street Hospital for Children and a HS Foundation. If you're curious what they do. They do similar things like St. Jude. They do so much for the kids. If we're a taxi driver, you say, I don't charge people taking their kid to Great Ormond Street. That deserves one hell of a accommodation. Anybody could please try to find this gentleman's email or contact. I would love to try to have an interview with him and ask him, you know, the reason why all this came about and why all this started with things like that, because I'm almost certain it's due to personal situations and circumstances. I got the hiccup. But no, it's one of the things I'm gonna try to find and end on is a heartwarming or an uplifting video, and it doesn't matter what it is. That one right there, it's awesome. So that is gonna do it for this one. I appreciate everybody coming on by. If you are looking for anything for the holidays for some family members, I will have links below. If you are curious where to catch me Monday through Saturday, links will also be below. I am on Twitch, SharePlay, Trovo start on Monday, Parting, and Beam. All links will be below. You can catch me live in morning and also evening, unless I have an appointment on any day. Then I stream in the evening. Aside from that, thank you all for watching. I will catch y'all on the next one.